Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Zach Wilson.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. On first down, right back to Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On second down, a run with Hall. And he's got room. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 64 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
From the 40 now on second down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Wilson. This pass out wide to Hall. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the right hash, this from 53. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive, because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now Jones. That's caught by Myers. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Checking this down to Stevenson. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Jones going to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. To throw is Wilson. Open man is Denzel Mims. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. On 2nd and 1, Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And check down. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this down near the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. He'll find Parker again, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can...
Touchdown, Patriots! Pierre Strong. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 4 plays. And Pierre Strong finishes it off with a touchdown catch. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. I think he's still shaking his head a little. It was his fumble on the previous drive that led to the touchdown that has us tied.
And sometimes it's worse on a runner who drops it like that to watch the other team take the ball downfield and score than maybe if they just returned it right away. You know what I mean? Because sometimes what happens that fast, you're right back out on the field. Instead, he had to watch it happen. Let's see if it affects him going forward the rest of the game.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And that's to Mims, who makes a nice catch. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now Wilson on 1st down. And oh, he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
On 2nd and inches, Jones. And he whips that one incomplete there.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he will have a Patriots 1st down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Off the play fake. Jones rolling to his right. Open man is Myers. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he floats one there, incomplete. The Patriots at 3-0 here in the month of September. They coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Jones. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again on offense, here's Devontae Parker now. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every.
A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big play there for New England. 44 yards. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Back to throw. Jones. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Patriots are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing again here, Wilson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Wilson will throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The offense and QB Mac Jones running back out. And the first half was not kind to him, and he knows that. 3 interceptions, but still tied, so kind of a clean slate.
I'd say it's a reprieve because ordinarily you throw 3 interceptions, your team should be behind. So he has to be thinking to himself, okay, I'm off the hook for that one. I have to play better for my team here in the second half.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Again, it's Stevenson. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
They go play action here on first down. He completes it to Henry. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Parker. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. The stop was made by Jannard Avery.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Running left is Stevenson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and...
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. That time, a 9-play drive, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throw right side, Wilson. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Fielded just inside the 30. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Patriots take over. So here are the Patriots to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run once more with Stevenson. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 46 yards on the ground for him so far. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Jones now off the play fake. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Pats are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Straight ahead at Stevenson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Second down and goal. Jones, pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Looking to throw. Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Jacoby Myers from 3 yards out. And the Patriots are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing is Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll air this one out for Mims. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will reach the 8-yard line before... And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could... To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson looking middle, and that's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 23. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a short gain here down to the 22. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Wilson. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference. And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Ryan Noll, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Pats at the line ready to go. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket. So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at the earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy. Jones, off play action. Forced out to his left. Open man down the field is Henry. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 23 yards on the play. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, Stevenson. And room there to work it inside the 25.
81 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
Jones looking around, and this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
He gets it underneath to Hall.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. That one looks like he'll throw here. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off play action, Jones. Oh, that's Smith, a nice catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Back to throw. Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones, he's going to go up top for the end zone. Parker's got it. Touchdown, New England. A great play there. 29 yards.
And the Patriots are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. A drive there of just 4 plays. And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. One last shot for Wilson. One last shot at the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So for the Patriots, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2.
And they'll be on the road next